Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So I actually just got a really cool letter in the mail that I'm actually gonna, it's gonna not just be talking about the letter, there's actually gonna be a kind of video talking about just the gaming community. I actually made a video, I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe more than a year ago, talking about how I feel the gaming community kind of died down a lot. Like there's just so much like negativity surrounding the gaming community at times, and you know, I really want to like bring things to positive light. I want to talk about some experiences, some people I've met, some things I've done, some events I've went to, and just stuff like that, talking about how the gaming community can be a really cool place for people like me who just feel like social outcasts a lot of the time. And maybe it'll push you guys to, you know, live your best life and just do what you guys want to do and do your own thing and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So this video isn't going to be like a specific gaming related video. It's going to be a positive message kind of video. But of course, we're going to open the letter that I got from Random Encounters, and I'll mention that in a little bit. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into today's video.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
Alright, so some context behind the letter. Now, a guy from Random Encounters named Nate actually held a little giveaway on his account. And I've talked to Random Encounters quite a few times before. They're actually from my area, so I was like, you know, like I wanted to enter the giveaway. And he was giving away kind of like props from one of the shows they do called The Shovel Werewolf. Really good show. It's like a kid-friendly AVGN. So, you know, if you have kids and don't want them to watch AVGN because of the harsh language, I definitely recommend Shovel Werewolf. So anyways, they sent me a little prop from their thing. So yeah, so here it is. So we have a copy or a artwork for the Nintendo Labo. This is from the Nintendo Labo episode, and it says on the inside, "Thanks for watching The Shovel Werewolf, Nate." Yeah, so it's a copy of which one is it? Toy-Con 3 from the Labo kit, and yeah, it's signed by I believe this one is Nate, that's AJ, and I'm presuming that's Gwen. Yeah, like it's just moments like these where it's like I get something. Like, to me, this giveaway is worth more, like, winning than, like, you know, I don't even know, like a game or a console or a controller, because this is something like, you know, from Random Encounters that it's, I guess, not really personal, but like, it's part of their little history. So I'm glad that I was able to get this, and obviously it comes with the game and all that, even though I don't have any of the Toy-Con stuff. But yeah, I really wanted to, hold on, let me make sure this is focused. I really wanted to, like I said, I couldn't do a video of just opening that letter, obviously. So I'm going to take this time to share some experiences I've had with YouTubers and conventions and all of that, because I feel like it's a big part of what's made me who I am, is all the experiences I've had and the YouTubers that I've met. And I've even met some bigger YouTubers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so let's get into that. And I think I'm going to share these stories in a kind of sequential order. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's actually go all the way back to the year 2015. That's the first year I attended TooManyGames. TooManyGames is a convention in Oaks, Pennsylvania, in which I am attending this year. And, you know, it's a great convention. I absolutely love it. And it's the first time I went and met some of my YouTube friends. Now, that year I only met two, being Hunter and Jared. Hunter from Derek's Game World and Jared from Scorpion Slayer 66. They have been friends with me since 2012, when I originally started my YouTube channel. So meeting them for the first time was really, really cool, really, really eye-opening to, you know, just what, like, a little decision as, you know, making a YouTube channel and making stupid game pickup videos, like, where that led me. And, you know, it was just a really fun time. And, you know, it was a smaller, you know, it was smaller scale compared to some of these other stories I'm going to tell you, but it's, to me, one of the most meaningful because I was, like, they were the people I was closest to back then. So, yeah, definitely one of the better experiences in my personal opinion. Oh, actually, also from that year, I think it was also 2015 when this happened, I met YouTubers, obviously, as you do at conventions, but me, Scorpion Slayer, and Derek's Game World had a meaningful conversation with Alpha Omega Sin. He's not really active much on YouTube now, but he's, you know, most people know who Alpha Omega Sin is. He's like a hardcore Jesus kind of guy. You know, he just talks and rants about things in the gaming world and kind of like gaming news kind of things. But like I said, he hasn't made a video in a while. But regardless, we had like a 10-15 minute conversation with him. Very meaningful, very deep, very like thought-provoking. And I still remember that to this day. And I remember when it was all said and done, honestly, I think each of us got a picture with him. And he looked at me, and because like we all buy stuff at the conventions, obviously. So I bought this really dope Pac-Man plush, which actually is not in here. It's in my living room. But anyways, it's, you know, it's really, really dope. I loved it. It's a really cool plush. And he said, "That's a dope Pac-Man plush. Can we take a picture with it?" And I was like, "Sure." So we took a couple pictures, and it was just super, super cool. Such a great and honest, candid experience. And yeah, TooManyGames 2015 was, quite frankly, awesome. TooManyGames 2016, I actually met a lot more people. Now, between 2015 and 2016, I actually met and got to know quite a few more people. So it was really, really nice to meet a lot of them at this convention. I met Jerps93 from, you know, Scott Squatch's channel, or his own channel, Jerps93. I met D and Dave from the channel D Dave. I met Sean from RGT85. I met Connor from 64-Bit for Life. I met so many other YouTube friends that I made over this time, and it was just really, really cool to, you know, get to meet them and everything. And, you know, 2016, I met the Game Chasers in 2015, but I actually got to really talk to them in 2016. So we actually got to really talk, and it was really, really cool. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I do remember that I was on in the marketplace floor, and I bumped into them. I took a picture with them, you know, as you do, and we just talked. I think Jay went, like, it was like, it really felt like I was immersed in, like, Game Chasers. For those of you who don't know Game Chasers, they do game hunting pickup stuff not every single week, but, like, you know, a couple times a month or whatever, whenever they upload. Actually, it's kind of random and sporadic, especially since they're doing their movie. But anyways, they do these game hunting things, and when I saw them, I was talking with both Billy and Jay, and eventually Jay snuck off because he saw something, and I was just left there talking to Billy, and then we both noticed that Jay was gone, and then we went and we saw him, like, get, like, what do they call it? They caught, Jay caught Billy slipping, and I felt, like, so in the middle of it. It just felt so cool to be a part of that. Obviously it wasn't on camera or anything, but it was just so cool to, you know, experience that. And, you know, obviously I saw all my friends again, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, 2016 was pretty good, to be honest. I mean, you know, looking back at the 4 years that I've went to TooManyGames, to be completely honest, I think 2018 has to be the best year. I mean, I was with all my friends. Literally, everyone was there. And that was the year I met AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe. It's really interesting, the story about how I met him. So me and my friends, we all went to a party, the Screenwave party. Screenwave Media is like one of the LCNs, or whatever they're called, you know, the big people that kind of host YouTube channels, or not host, but, you know, deal with bigger YouTube channels. But anyways, you know, so it was a party, and, you know, there were loads of YouTubers there. Game Chasers were obviously there. I think CND, Alex from what's it, Captain Nintendo Dude, he was there. You know, so there were lots of Nintendo YouTubers there, big, small, everyone was there. And I saw AVGN, and I never met him before that point. Like, he's always, like, the staple of TooManyGames in terms of guests, but I never met him before that point. So I was kind of like, I want to go talk to him now, because it's now or never. And I was really, really nervous because, you know, he's a bigger, like, probably the biggest YouTuber I've ever met in person. And it was just, I guess, starstruck is a word, because like usually I wouldn't be starstruck over YouTubers and such, but AVGN I've been watching since I was a kid. Like I've watched AVGN since I was like 8, 9, 10. So seeing him at the age of like, what was I, 20 at the time, it was like mind-blowing to me. And who was it that talked me into it? No, it wasn't Jeremy, he was too drunk. I think it was D. It might have been D who talked me into going up to AVGN and talking to him. And I did, and we had a, it wasn't a long, in-depth conversation or anything, but I introduced myself, got a picture, obviously, and it was an awkward conversation, but James is an awkward kind of guy, so I didn't mind it, because I'm also awkward as well. So it was awkward, but it was still nice. Like, he still said really nice things. He was really nice, really humble. Yeah, definitely one of my proudest moments ever, meeting an icon from my childhood. Like at the end of the day, it's just a YouTuber, but I've been watching him since my childhood, and it just felt so weird. Like, it's one thing meeting YouTubers that you kind of know, that you've known for a couple years, whatever, but AVGN I've known for 10 years at that point, so it was like, wow, meeting him and all that was just, it was just great. It was fantastic. And just 2018, I think, just had the best stories, because everyone went 2018. Like 2019, not a lot of my personal friends went. Like a few did, of course, but not everyone went. But 2018 was just the big year, and I did obviously skip out in 2017, so I don't know much about what happened that year. But 2018, big year, and just so much happened. Everyone got drunk except for me. It was at the time where I was like, underage drinking, it just wasn't my thing. Like, I just, I drink now because I'm 21, but, regardless, though, it was lots of fun. I loved it, and I can't wait for TooManyGames this year, but we still got one more year to go. 2019 was probably my second favorite year. Not, like, obviously, I didn't see all of my friends. Most of my friends were not there. It was me, friend Hunter, and Rebel Gaming Club. I think that was really it as to people I know that went that I actually saw. So it was relatively small in terms of people I knew who were going. But the year in general was fun. Just going there, I stayed in a hotel room with my friend Hunter. It was the first time that I really, I guess second time in 2018, but I don't know, I've never like booked a hotel room with a friend. Like in 2018, I gave like a little bit of money to a friend because like 8 of us are staying in one hotel room. But last year, I paid quite a bit to let we can, all be in a hotel room. And it was just really, I don't know, like I really felt like a grown-up there. Like my first year, I was like, I was like 16 or whatever. No, not even, I think I was 15. And, no, 2015. I don't know, I would have been 16, but I wasn't driving then. I'm still not driving, but that's beyond the point. So I was like, I'm not going to make it, or I'm not going to be able to stay more than a day. Because 2015, I was only there for a day. Ever since then, it was all 3 days. Or I think 2016 might have been 2 days. But regardless, it was just, fun. Seeing friends. I actually got to meet 2 YouTubers that I didn't expect to see. Because, like, I'd only started watching them recently. And that's Family Jewels and Adriana Figueroa, which, funny enough, they have association with Random Encounters as well. So I guess it's all kind of coming together. But yeah, meeting them, funny enough, I actually did drink a little at that party, and I did get a little bit tipsy, but, it wasn't anything bad. But I went up to them, talked, and obviously got a picture, got 2 pictures, actually. One horrible quality selfie, and then, another picture that, I think it was Family Jewel's brother took. But regardless, just meeting them and talking to them about their experience with Random Encounters, just talking about life in general, and just talking about things at a party while everyone was a little bit drunk. It was just a crazy, fun experience that I personally just don't regret. Like, I don't regret anything about anything that's ever happened at TooManyGames. So I guess that's really it. That's like most of my main big stories. And I guess the moral of the story is, if I didn't decide to do YouTube, if I didn't decide to make an account and make stupid videos about stupid stuff, I wouldn't have had any of those experiences. I wouldn't have any of the friends that I have. And sure, I don't talk to them every day. Even the people, like, there are loads of people that I've met in the past year, like CC Media. I met him last year, and he's a great guy. Him and I talk, not a lot anymore, because I know he's very busy, so I don't want to bother him. But GamerJube, Jade and I, we talk a little bit sometimes. So just all those connections that you make from YouTube, and not to mention you guys. It's you, the one who's watching, you. You know, in the comments and in my Discord and all that kind of stuff. There's just so much that happens to where it's like, I can't ask for anything more out of what I've put into this experience. Maybe bigger paychecks, but besides that, it's just perfect. So, if you guys wanted a nice wholesome video for your day, this was it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, see you guys in the next video.